everyone. Welcome you all to Imagination Gallery. Here we try to show you different types of drawings and stories behind it. So if you are an art lover and wants to know the unknown facts, press the subscribe button now. Now let me introduce you to today's topic. Today in our Africa series, we will uncover the adorable ethnic Heidi Longue batik design patterns inspired African art paintings. So be with us till the end and I'm sure you will enjoy and love these patterns. Today thought of kind of like experimenting with African tribal art in the form of designs and patterns. We already talked about Africa and importance of designs and patterns and shapes in African life, African tribal life, in their fashion and clothing and all the other things. So this art of today requires nothing else than a paper and a pen. I've taken a black marker and you can always experiment with other colorful pens. You can do it with the other colorful markers and colors as well. This particular art pattern is inspired by Heidi Longue designs. And here you can see two women is standing, or maybe they are having a conversation with their child alongside. So let's know more about African art patterns and Heidi Longue. What are African patterns? A major form of expression, African patterns are popular as a means of personal adornment and a medium of communication. These exquisite textiles give admirers insight into social, religious, and political African contexts in an abstract and approachable way. We already talked about African patterns and in importance in our previous African series videos. So if we talk about African patterns, it is very much essential to know the 5 basic elements that is needed for African patterns. African art is both complex and simple as well. And these 5 basic elements are the use of human figures. Through human figures, artists didn't want to portray a specific set of people. Rather, they aimed to convey a message, the reality of life, maybe the spiritual beliefs or how they spend their life, these things. Second one is lusher or luminosity. African figure sculptures have smooth finishes and glowing appearances because they believe a rough, irregular surface indicates unattractive, hideous, morally tarnished images. So they always do it glowingly and with this smooth finish. Next one is composed demeanor. The African sculptures generally have a calm, cool, composed look. They design it in such a way that they appear to be having a control in themselves. They appear to be having elegance, self-esteem, that thing. And youthfulness. The days of youth were considered to be the prime days of one's life, and hence the artists include these aspects in their art. So you will always, 90% of the time, you will always find there is a child or there is a youth in African art. Next one is symmetry or balance. This refers to the material used in balance and in proportion to create that artistic pieces. So while previously other 4 elements talk about the culture, religion, importance, method, aesthetics, values, but this one, the final one, talks about the symmetry and the balance. So the proportion should be balanced. Now let's know about the artist Heidi Lange. So I said that it is inspired by her batik design patterns. So she is a renowned artist and experienced professional guide, a traveler and a successful businesswoman as well, and still finds time to sky through the northern Swedish Laplands. Her international background is as diverse as the spectrum of her artwork. She attended Berg's Reklamskola for 2 years and graduated in publishing art designs. She was born in 1940s and was inspired with the art designs in 1960s, and in 1970 they discovered East Africa and decided to stay in Kenya's beautiful Rift Valley, where today they still live for most of the year. Heidi was fascinated by the African tribes and their cultural traditions, especially the Maasai, the bravest of the warriors and famous nomads of those plain valleys, have featured in hundreds of her silk screened prints. These silk screen tie-dye prints have become quite distinctly famous, finding themselves in many of the art galleries and museums all over the world. The Maasai culture tradition as nomadic soon became the link to the nomadic Lap tribes in Heidi's homeland, the north of Sweden. Even her African rock paintings brought her back to Sweden, to the characteristics rock paintings of Bohuslän. And over the last few years, Heidi has focused and studied the Viking designs, in particular the picture stones from Gotland. So this was about the artists have very much contributed towards African art designs and have developed her own school of East African batik design patterns. I'm very much inspired by her batik design patterns and have created this one today. like today's a little bit different African series. Let us know in comment section if there any other side of Africa you want to see. We will keep discovering new art forms of new places and unknown facts. So if you like our drawing sessions and you want to know more about different art forms and different places and unknown facts about those art forms, subscribe to our channel. We wish you an awesome week ahead. Enjoy. Bye bye. Take care.